The following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Viewpoint on 96.3 FM, WLCN, on this, I guess, not too bad cold day in January. Pretty nice out, yeah. Anyway, we have three wonderful guests with us from the Lincoln Park District. We have Allison, Becky, and Jennifer to go over. There's a lot going on at the Park District, not even getting into Easter, going on right now for the winter months. For right now for everybody. So welcome. Thank you for coming up.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Wonderful. So we'll start off. We got Valentine's Day around the corner, I see here on the flyer. So what do we have coming up for Valentine's Day?
Well, we have a holiday treat party series that we've kind of been doing since Thanksgiving, and Nikki Stevens from Zenful Confections, she's been coming and doing holiday treats for a parent and then a child. They decorate treats for each holiday, and they're doing Valentine's Day one on February 11th.
Oh, neat. So just call out there and sign up then?
Or I can go online and do it too.
Or go online as well? Awesome. What other wellness things do we have coming up for Valentine's Day? Do you have going on?
So we have the Elevate Your Wellness Expo coming up on March 1st. So we have almost 50 different vendors in the wellness realm going to be at that expo, and that will be, it's a Saturday morning from 9 to noon, and you got anywhere from like the hospitals to home-based sales products that are healthy and ready for you without all the bad, harmful chemicals in it, to say the least. So be prepared for vendors in all areas of wellness to be out at the Park District for that. You do not want to miss it, so mark your calendars for it.
And it's free entry, too, for people, obviously,
it is.
to come in.
It is free entry for them to come in, and the Park District Foundation will be selling Avani sandwiches out of the ballroom. We'll have a demo cart there with the nutritionist making some pumpkin pancakes for us there. So
That sounds
yes, be sure to come out and
We'll
check
have
it out.
coffee from
Brew
Brew
66.
66.
Mhm.
And then Loco Nutrition will be there with some of their nutritional drinks. What else? I'm trying to think of. We've got-
doTERRA essential oils will be there. Norwex. So we got a lot of different.
We'll have several tables representing different departments at the hospital that will be, educating people on different areas of wellness and health that they can offer. And then I believe we'll be doing some kind of screenings in different places. The health department will be there as well.
Yes.
To promote various things. So there'll be a lot of action going on that day.
Neat.
If you're looking for an area of wellness or you're needing some help in any way, shape, or form, we have a lot of like Senior Life Solutions will be there. So if you're looking for something, we've got it. Financial, all the realms.
Wonderful. That's neat. So anyway, what else would you guys like to kind of highlight on this coming up, or that you're gearing up for focusing on there at the Park District? So.
February, we have a membership special, so we have an extra month free if you purchase any of our annual memberships at the Park District. So we're hoping to get some new members to come out and join us. If you guys ever are interested in coming out and just seeing what we offer, we do offer tours, or we have equipment orientations that we can give people to help them get started. Jennifer's starting off a new theme this year called Incredible for our group fitness program. And so if you want to talk about that a little bit.
Sure. So we kind of are going with a superhero theme based. Everybody's incredible. Unleash your superpowers and join us in our classes. So we've changed some of our class names to be a little bit more superpower themed, like Epic Strength, Activate Super Mode. And so we will have a T-shirt sales and sweatshirt sales coming up that everybody could purchase a shirt that has our incredible logo that we're using for the year, saying incredible workout. And the funds for those shirt sales is going to go to an event that we're doing in the fall for 7th graders for mental health. So
Neat. That's
yes.
neat.
So pretty excited about how that's all going to play
Uh-huh.
out. So we've added new class times onto our group fitness schedule. We have 15 group fitness instructors.
Wow.
So we've got quite a large staffing, and they all bring something great to the table. So
And we have classes from
5:15 in the morning
all the way
to
through
6:30 at night.
Yeah.
Neat. So kind of get around there for everybody to kind of choose.
Hopefully,
Yes.
everybody can work it into their schedule, whether they are an early bird or they can come in the morning before work, or they can come in after work and come to the evening classes. We hope to have something for everyone.
Well, you mentioned, you got the new rates. So before we went on the air, I grabbed the calculator, and for the strength pass, for an adult for the year, and you do get a month free, it is $285. But if you divide that by 11, that's only $25. So really, we are extremely super affordable here in Lincoln and Logan County, to stay healthy. So
Yes.
you guys are knocking it out of the ballpark, really. With the rates and what we have to offer there.
We try to
So-
stay very reasonable. We do have people that come from out of town, that use the facility, or people that come, that are traveling, and they marvel at what we really have to offer for, the price that we charge. So we do try to, keep it reasonable and still offer as much as we can, to everybody to enjoy recreation, whether it's pickleball, tennis, basketball and volleyball in our sports complex, or whether, group fitness classes, sauna, weight room, cardio area. We've got all of those things to offer. And then, of course, during the summer, we'll have the pool, and, water fitness will start up whenever we open the pool. And then, of course, we have our youth and adult leagues that we offer. So we really try to span the gamut of, activity and, promote a community that's all about wellness and health. So
You tapped on the pool, so so if there's some parents listening, maybe, are you starting to look for some lifeguards possibly?
we are. We're
for
going
the
to be
summer?
doing a summer crew job fair on President's Day, which is February 17th. Is that right?
I think so.
I think so, yeah.
So we'll be having a couple-hour block in the morning there where we're inviting people that are interested in being a seasonal employee with us to come on out and just get some information and fill out an application, and then we'll follow up and start doing interviews and getting our summer crew hired shortly thereafter. So
I mean, I can't believe we're gearing up already.
I know.
For
Yes.
summer. So
Yes.
anyway, but I mean, you got to start planning now, so it does make sense to the job fair coming up.
And we always try to do, some of our training around some of the school's breaks and that. So usually around spring break, we try to do some of our lifeguard training so that we can get things, able to progress by the time we open on Memorial Day. So.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
Questions do you have so far for them? Anything? Did the sauna spark your interest at all, Lloyd? I know it did, Jim. Jim was all excited when he found out. He forgot about the sauna being there.
Yeah, I like your idea earlier about have some sort of a contest where you win like an hour in the spa with Jim.
Hour in the spa. Yep.
I want that. No, I was going to ask when co-ed softball starts, of course, but
Not until the summer.
But you are a pickleball player, so that does lead us into pickleball. So tell us about what all is going on there with pickleball.
We do have 2 pickleball clinics coming up. There's a youth one on February 15th, and we have an adult one on March 8th. So if you are new to pickleball and don't know how to play, it's a great time to come out and learn the basics, so then you can join the different open play groups that we have during the week.
We
And
do
they're
have
growing.
open play pickleball 3 times a week, so that's from 4 to 6 on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. And there's just a really good community and a good group that come out and enjoy each other's company and, a little competitiveness there throughout the week. So those are always a good time, and they're really welcoming too to, new players and players of all levels. So we also have a pickleball league coming up.
Yep, on February 17th, it starts Monday evenings, and it's mixed doubles, or I guess 2 women or mixed doubles sign up as a team, and it's just pickleball league on Monday nights for 6 weeks. So,
Are you in that league? I know you were talking about pickleball. You and
teaching
Jim.
speech on Monday nights
teaching
for
speech.
the next
Okay.
few weeks. So.
Got it. I
But
thought
you can sign up.
No, but I thought you were in a pickleball tournament or something coming up.
No,
league.
there's just a group of us who get together a few times a week.
Oh, okay.
'cause our
The
schedules
United Way is hosting a tournament as a fundraiser coming up, so that is on February 8th. They are doing registrations for that now. I know they have a few teams signed up, but you still have time to sign up for that, and it goes to a good cause. United Way supports a lot of different initiatives and other groups that are really doing good things here in the community. So hopefully people will take advantage of that and sign up. I think that would not be this weekend, but next weekend.
I think the
next
Chief
Saturday.
Sheets should have a team.
You should.
Did you see Joe Ryan out there? So anyway.
I've seen Joe Ryan on the pickleball court.
Pretty good or not? Okay, we're moving on.
No comment, it sounds like.
Well, folks, we're going to take a quick time out, play some commercials, and thank you to our sponsors for Viewpoint. And in a few minutes, we'll return with the Lincoln Park District.
This is Corporal Brian Clements with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to a shooting that occurred on December 30th, 2024 at approximately 7 to 8 p.m. in the area of the North Jefferson Street near the Logan County Fairgrounds. The victim suffered non-life-threatening injuries from a small caliber gunshot. At this time, no description of a suspect was given. If you have any information on this crime, please contact the Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward of up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information, not your name.
The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Hi, welcome back to Viewpoint on 96.3 FM WLCN. Folks, if you want to call in, if you have any questions, because you may want to be really tuning in after we kind of talk about some cabin fever things coming up, because we're going to be talking about some capital projects at the Park District. So the phone number is 217-648-5510. So I saw on the flyer, what is the cabin fever, what we're highlighting there?
We're doing like an afternoon for families to come out and just play games and do board games, or we're going to set up like arcade games that we have, or we're going to open the courts up and they can play basketball, pickleball, just a day to get out as a family.
Get out of the house
and just move around some.
Right.
So
get a chance to play and do some fun stuff together and get some energy out when you are cooped up in the house all winter long.
Right.
So
Awesome, wonderful. So I guess that kind of brings us, like I said, the lead into our capital projects there. I'm just going to turn it over to you. You guys know what direction you want to go with.
Well,
this
I will
and let
highlight
listeners
that
know.
we recently remodeled our ballroom. I think last time we met and were on the Viewpoint, we were talking about that was coming up, and that was something that we were planning to do. It is completed now, and it is beautiful. It really turned out great, and we've had so many compliments and so much praise from the public, and a lot of people are trying to schedule that for different events. And we do, have our room rentals that are available. So, we have 3 different rooms, and it's something that I find even people who've lived in Lincoln all their lives sometimes don't realize that we have this. So I wanted to highlight that. The ballroom is, a great location even for weddings and receptions. It's the difference is night and day between the old 60s look that we had going before to what it is now. It's just so much more modernized.
And there's a kitchen there too, so
yes, it's very convenient with the kitchen right next to it, and it has a window that passes through so that if you are serving food, you can do that very conveniently and easily from the kitchen there. So that's a big selling point. It's something great for the community to be able to use for any type of event, family reunion, anything like that. And then we also have 2 other rooms. We have a railer room that's more of a middle-sized, medium-sized room for up to about 50 people. And then we have our craft room, which is good for up to about 30 people, so for smaller gatherings and that. So, and then we do also do birthday parties on our courts. So we have, whether you want to do a bounce house party for little ones or a Nerf party or a basketball party, we have some options available for that. So
Neat.
Those have been really going strong too the past couple years, and it's just a convenient way to have a party with a bunch of kids and not have it have to be at your house.
Right,
so,
right. And let them have fun. And
yes,
run around
and they get to,
yeah.
just enjoy time with their friends and be wacky and get their energy out. So that's a fun way to enjoy the room rentals and stuff that we have. But moving to the capital project side of things, we just did finish the ballroom remodel, and then we are moving on. We did start on a park project at our Exchange Club Park last year. Unfortunately, the weather kind of threw a wrench in things, and we had to reconvene that this spring. So we will be finishing up on the installation of a basketball court and a sand volleyball court at Exchange Club Park, which is right by Jefferson Street Christian Church.
Oh, neat.
So that is kind of on hold right now until the weather allows for us to come back to finish that up. We also put in a picnic shelter there. And then the other project we're working on is at Lynn and Fink Park, which is on Pekin Street, down from like where the bus barn is. That one we installed. We've had a new playground there for about a year. That's really great. It's got a lot of unique features to it. It's great for a little bit of the older crowd. For kids, it's got a warped wall, which my kids love. They thought it was super fun and cool. So it's a really great playground now that we've got there. But we added to that a picnic shelter as well there, and then a permanent 9-square grid basically is what that is. It's a really fun game if you're not familiar with it. A lot of kids have played that at camp, and we have one that we take downtown for Third Fridays downtown that the kids really enjoy. So we went ahead and put up a permanent installation there. So hopefully, this summer people can get out and do picnics and, even hold birthday parties there as well. So those two projects will still be wrapping up with just some, sidewalks and adding some of those features to make it a little bit more polished. So we'll be working on those. And then one of our big projects that we're focusing on this year is we're redoing our north parking lot. So that is the parking lot that's situated between the Park District and the high school. And if you guys,
for parents picking up their kids
Yes.
from the high school, you know what we're talking about.
Yes.
You're pulling in and parking there by the fence that divides the high school from the Park District.
Mm-hmm.
And and no pun intended, it's like Frogger. We're dodging the potholes and everything pulling in, but you always kind of wondered, is that the Park District, is that the high schools grounds too as well, who shares that. So
Right.
if you're listening, kind of pay attention. So because it does
Yes.
need to be done, and we do need to have some grace and some understanding.
Yes, we're gonna
with
ask
the weather and with you guys.
Yeah, we're
So-
going to have to ask for everybody's, patience and cooperation while that's being completed, because it is a very large project. Part of the issue that we run into is the way the property is sloped. We get a lot of water in that parking lot, and it's just degraded that over the years. So we have a lot of drainage that we have to account for and accommodate when we're redoing this to try to deal with some of that water and, work on making the new parking lot, have
Are you guys talking
extended
about
lifespan.
putting down gravel then basically, or are you going to asphalt that whole lot, or are
It's
you gonna
actually
do a
going to be
mixture?
concrete.
Or concrete?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So we were able to
Wow.
get that out for bid. Farnsworth has been helping us with the engineering for that. So we were able to get that out to bid for either asphalt or concrete. And concrete actually came in less for, surprisingly. So we opted to go with concrete, which I think is going to be a really good solution that's going to be long-lasting for us. But, of course, it's going to take some time to accomplish the project. So we'll be starting that, as soon as the weather allows us to get moving with that. Probably late spring is my guess on that. So that will be closed for, the duration of the project, which we hope to, if we can start, late spring, to have completed before school would start in the fall,
Right.
just depending on how fast that can, get done and how much remediation has to be done once they are able to get to the sub base and all of that. So
There's
it's going to be a little time.
There's a lot there to
but-
go into it, and like I said, folks, we need to have a little bit of grace and patience. I mean, it'll be much appreciated once it's done, but people just
It's
kind
gonna
of
be it's gonna be so much
be
better
forgiving.
once it's done. I mean, right now, part of it's gravel, part of it's old, asphalt or
broken
gravel,
asphalt, and
broken,
it kind of mixes
and-
into everything. So,
Yeah, so I mean, we're gonna be paving all the way back to,
to
where
that
the
entrance going back to the ball
yeah,
diamonds.
to the ball
then.
diamonds.
Okay.
So all of that's gonna be
And like
newly
you said, there's a lot of
paved
water
and-
that does stand back there, after a nice rain. I mean, not
Yes.
even a big, heavy rain,
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So, and we'll be doing some things in the front, right in front of the Park District administrative office entrance there as well, removing the island there that is a partition. That'll hopefully make it a little bit easier for people that are parking right in the
okay.
front there to get into the building. And then that whole front area is going to be sloped to have several handicap accessible parking spots there that will, be a lot easier for people that need that to be able to get into the building and that.
Wonderful.
So,
There's
or just
more- I mean,
people
there-
that are,
yeah.
coming for parties and stuff that maybe have a wagon or a, cart that they're trying to get things inside the building. I think that's going to be a lot easier for them.
Well, these
too.
are wonderful improvements, and you do have to do improvements. You do have to maintain, what
Yes.
you have. So no,
That's definitely something we're trying to be proactive with because we are in an aging building and we've made some improvements throughout the years, but there are older parts of the building that are going to need newer things and things retrofitted. So we do have some other projects that we're looking at, really trying to be ahead of the curve on some of those things rather than waiting for things to go wrong and
Right.
then having to fix them without having planned for it. So
right. Oh,
definitely something we're
it's wonderful. I mean, it's a beautiful
considering.
building. It's used quite a bit, and it
Mhm.
needs to be used. That's what it's there for.
Yes. Yeah.
So you got signups going on yet for baseball summer league stuff yet, or when does that?
That'll be
start?
the end of February end of February all through March for youth baseball, softball, and t-ball.
Okay.
So.
Wonderful.
Yes, we'll be gearing up for
Yeah.
all of those activities very soon. So mark your calendars to get your registrations in so we can get everybody plugged in for those programs this summer.
And if folks have questions, about the memberships, specials that's going on right now, like I said, folks, it is super reasonable. If you do the math, you get 1 month off for free, to buy your membership. It's really not that expensive, to partake in what the Park District has to offer.
And we do offer, insurance programs. A lot of people take advantage of that. And, if that's something you're not sure if you have, it's always good to call and check with your insurance company because we do have Silver Sneakers and several other programs, Renew Active, Silver and Fit.
Active
What
and
am I
Fit
reading?
and
Active
Prime.
Fit and Prime. So some of those are really great benefits that, they're not offered everywhere, but we do have those options available for people that make it either extremely discounted or the insurance pays
For
that,
the membership,
for
so
the
yeah,
membership.
so, yeah.
Yeah, so those are things that, we welcome you to either call the office or come in and talk to us. Like I said, usually making a phone call to your insurance if you're unsure is helpful to get those things clarified. But
You also get discounts if you work for the state too, or if you're a
state teacher
teacher.
discount, veterans discounts, we offer those things. Business discounts, if you have 5 or more employees from your business that want to all join, then we have discounts available for you to do that. So we really do try to offer as much as we can, in terms
Trying to
of
improve that number
discounts
46 number of Logan County for the healthiest. and
Yes.
up there closer to the top 5. So
Yes.
anyway, we can't have the northern counties beat us. So anyway, when I looked at that, I was like, no, this can't be happening.
Yes.
So yeah. But no.
And we have, there are people who come out and at first they may feel intimidated, but once you come out and just see how welcoming people are, or if you get involved in group fitness, I've had so many people tell me, that they've really just feel like they've been welcomed into a community, and that
people
they
give so many kudos for Jennifer. Jennifer, you are so welcoming and inviting and helpful to people, and they feel so at ease. Like you said, they're kind of apprehensive about things. So, kudos to you and your staff, to all of you.
And we've gotten some new equipment and looking to add a couple new pieces for our circuit area. So that's something that's, we're trying to improve those things as we can as well, just to make sure that we have equipment that's spanning all different types of exercises, and that there's an option. The new equipment that we got is, a lot of it is dual purpose, so that it's we can fit more in the same amount of space that we have available. So we really have tried to make it a place that has something for everyone to be able to come and do, of all ability levels. So.
And different offerings. I mean, not just...
Yeah, different levels of membership,
Yeah.
depending on what you're looking to do. If you want to mostly use the track and courts, you're mostly looking at walking or playing sports, that's an option. And then, there's the option to just do the circuit area, or to do the strength area, which includes the weight room and the sauna and all of that as well. So different options based on what you're looking for and what your focus is.
Allison, do you have any other things you want to highlight or talk about? Any other events you got kind of planned coming up there?
We have dog obedience classes coming back on every Sunday in March. So you have to stop out to the office, though, and sign up for that, because you have to fill out a special form. So if you have a
Those
dog
go over
that
really
needs
well.
basic dog obedience training, stop out and pick up a packet for that.
That's neat. That's wonderful. So, and that's starting when is the dog obedience?
In March,
In
every
March.
Sunday afternoon
Every
in March,
Sunday.
yep. And there's 5 Sundays in March this year, so we're going to do all 5.
Wonderful. So, you guys bringing your dogs? Are they pretty
You get a
good?
discount for multiple dogs.
Jim has 5, so does he get?
You do have quite a few, don't you? You might be able to teach the class, actually. I think you guys have it down to a science on the
Wow.
dog obedience. As many as
They
you
do.
walk all at
As
once.
you see them
and that,
walking,
yes.
I mean.
I'm always so impressed with that. Yeah.
Squirrel there.
Any other things you want to talk about, Jen, or highlight on?
The couple things I'd like to finish off with would
Sure.
be every month Alice and I do meet up at the guest house to do what we call a meet and mingle. So if you're wanting to get this information and kind of get it kind of firsthand, and when the new group fitness schedules come out, or sometimes we do some trivia things like how many gallons of water does our pool hold, and just different little things like that. Meet us at our meet and mingles. They rotate, but follow us on social media. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. We'll always have new content on there and keep all of our events fresh, so you guys can go and click on our events and find out what we have going on. But our next meet and mingle will be on February 20th at 11 a.m. And we're there for 2 hours. Doesn't mean you have to stay for the whole 2 hours. Just come, stop by, at least visit us. And we usually have a giveaway too, so scan our QR code to register to win.
Neat. Wonderful.
And then Jen has a newsletter that she puts together every month. Her and Allison collaborate to get all the information that we can get out to you guys, that's coming up for the following month. So you can subscribe to that on our website, or send an email to info@lincolnparkdistrict.com, and we'll get you added to that newsletter. It's just a great snapshot of what we have coming up all in one place. So that's a really handy thing. We don't send out extra emails or anything like that. It's just to get you informed and all in one spot what we have coming up. So that's a great resource.
You got anything, Lloyd?
You just mentioned some of the capital projects. I know the Park District Foundation has been a lot more active and visible here lately.
Yes.
Do you want to talk about what they do and how they
Yeah.
support the Park District?
Yes, so we have a foundation that's a nonprofit that does some of our fundraising. They do youth scholarships. They've been supporting our swim lesson scholarships, our lifeguard reimbursements, and we're looking at some different areas that we'll be supporting this year. We are doing, like Jen said, the Avantes fundraiser will be for the foundation at our Wellness Expo, and those funds will go to the mental health presentation we'll be doing for the 7th grade classes later in the fall. And we have some other exciting things that we'll probably talk about next time that are still kind of in the works for the foundation, but we're looking at doing some other fundraisers this year to help support some of those things that really we feel are core goals of the Park District, and ways that we want to be able to give back to those who maybe need a helping hand to be able to enjoy some of our programs and leagues and things that we offer. So yeah, the foundation is definitely a wonderful group of people that really care about the Park District, and we're trying to think of ways that we can, offer additional support. So, yeah, we'll probably have more on that next time, though.
But we do have a foundation page on Facebook as well, so you can join that foundation group, and you can always become a member of the foundation, to where we're going to have semi-annually newsletters going out to kind of let you know what has the foundation been doing, and talk about some of the donations that we've gotten through the foundation, because we've gotten a bunch of board games donated to us, which is what Allison's going to use for the cabin fever event, and
some other sports donations,
sports scholarship donations, donations for trees out at Memorial Park, and so forth. So if you want to be part of that, there's a lot of information going there.
Neat. Wonderful. Well, ladies, thank you so much for coming. And kudos. It takes a village out there, to provide the services that you do for our community. So kudos to you, kudos to the staff and the board. So it's wonderful to see. So anyway, well, folks, that'll wrap us up for Viewpoint on 96.3 FM. The Lord, weather willing, we'll be back next week.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.